Fine. Christians? 1. Muslims? Ramjanku biryani illaya? Yes sir, okka Muslim
the fasting.
Okay. See, this is my technique. My question for you. Your good name, I didn't get it.
Monica.
Monica, how long you can sit in Vajrasana?
Sir, I can sit.
How good? Just tell.
We will have to try.
No. How long you can? Possibly.
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Okay. Tell me something which asana which gives you immediately too much of pain in your body. Any one asana.
Padmasana is easy. Vajrasana only is tough for long.
For how long?
Say after it crosses the threshold, it will be pain.
How much time it will take threshold?
5-10 minutes.
Okay. You continue. I'll talk. You listen to me. Whenever you have that trouble, your mind is disturbed, you have so much of stress in your mind, so much of thoughts are distorted. Adu, that happened, this happened, this happened, that happened. Whatever your pain in your brain, you agree with me? You sit in this posture. You sit in this posture, and still brain works thinking about that. Why he did like this? Why he did like that? All that will happen. It will take 30 minutes. It will fight. 30 seconds it will fight. 45 seconds it will fight. 1 minute it fight. 1¼ minute it fight. And after that, slowly knee pain will come. Still, my brain will fight. My brain will thinking, yakang aitu? Why it is happened? Inga agbardu. That is not good at all. Another 2 minutes, you will have worst pain in the thighs. ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ ಅವಳನ್ನ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವಿಟಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ 2 minutes you will have lower back pain. Slowly your thought will be fighting against your body pain. Body is paining, thought is fighting with someone. Body is paining with you, thought is fighting with someone. Your body is fighting with you, thought is fighting with someone. End, what will happen? Your body will win. Forget about the nonsense. My body is paining now. When your body is paining, just come to Sukhasana. That is moving from a hell to an heaven. Now the outside hell is gone. Only your physical hell. You enjoy that hell here. Who bother about that? You agree with me? Very simple technique I learned because I do this. Who do this? Whenever I'm stressed, what I'll do? I'll give pain to myself. Pain. How I learned this? Very simple. A movie called Lucy. In that movie, I see movie for learning. I'm not seeing movie for entertainment because life itself is entertainment. I have no time to entertain further. Got it? So I will watch movie for learning something. In that, the villain will be sitting with a tattoo lady. She will be putting tattoo. That lady will come who her brain started working too much, 30 and above percentage because of some steroid goes inside her body. She want further steroid, otherwise she won't survive. She will come back to it. He will be in tattoo. She takes both the knife and pierces both the hands here on the sofa. He will be pain. Now he will be seeing her. He will tell, where is that remaining 3 parcels? Then she say a beautiful word. Full movie. You learn one word. If that movie is for you, why you watching that movie is to learn something out of it. That word she says. I know you are in pain. Now your brain won't work. Let me find it. She will touch his brain and take the data and move away. Nice word. Again I repeat. I know you are in pain. Now your brain. A beautiful word helped me to find this technique. Very simply said, when you are in pain, your brain won't work. When brain won't work, that is good to escape from all the unnecessary thoughts from you. Beyond it, anything you want. So powerful asana is this, correct? You can do anything that is going to pain you, but don't take a hot rod and keep it here. Some people, but no. This is best healthy also. See, this punishment is healthy punishment. That is not a healthy punishment. You understand my point? That is too much depression. Psychosomatic disorder is too much. You cannot come to me. You have to directly go to neuroscience demands. Because they put another 2 hot pipes on you. Because they say this will treat you, correct? Then go to village, they will also put. This is the best technique. Straight. Get up. That's it. This is the psychosomatic handling. The pain will help you what? The pain will help you what? Come out of your stress. Students also, study pain is there. What do? Do some physical pain. Pot clean, nap for 2 minutes and take your book. Book will look new to you. What is that? Book will look new to you now. Because you are tired now, come, book will be new to you. You agree with me? So this is called Varmam. You think some Varmam I stimulated here? Yes, I do stimulate. But I stimulated by your own body. This is called preventive system. Preventive system means day to day what you are doing, because there is a Varmam here in thigh which gives a beautiful energy to you, blissful energy. You agree with me? That's why Kali Devata, one leg is pressed in the thigh, and same place Vishnu's wife is pressing her. That is the two places which activates a bliss within you. Sorry. What is that? It will induce a... You saw that, na? Vishnu's wife always pressing her. How many of you follow the Vishnu technique at home? Ladies. Hello. Karmani muttuguni. Karmani muttedya. They say, I'll tell you, you want everything on the earth. Just go and press his leg. The emotion changes within him will be so powerful that he will die for you. That's what the Vishnu's Narayani talks to you. You think just a statue you are seeing there, like what I'm seeing is an emotion within that as a Varma point. Because that is the place which gives a pleasantness in the body, my brain. You understand my point? World ruling, Vishnu is ruling the world, correct? Creator is Vishnu, destructor, so Brahma, and the destructor is Shiva. But ruler is who? Vishnu. But he is never standing, he is always enjoying Ananta Sayanan, correct? How is Ananta Sayana? Your life should be now hell. You are Shiva now, maximum, dancing, Dhamma, 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 Nataraja. Yes or no? Or Vishnu. You are Brahma, always Brahma, you know that new thoughts are coming. New thought, summa irukave mudiyadu. Edha oru ennathil irundukite irukku, mind will work, correct? So these two, instead of that Vishnu technique is nothing but pressing that point. That's also Varmam, you know that? Okay. But a good child is more important. Future depends on good child. I cannot change many of you. But tomorrow the child I need to save, so that another 2000 years world is happy. True? So for that a good mother is needed. Good mother is a land, a good father is a seed. If these two are perfect, we can make a healthy child future which doesn't affect by corona, which does not affect by any new Chinese techniques. No vaccine is needed because body itself prepared with all these things. For that, how the female should be. I want to hand over the session to Veni to tell you that what is the style of female should be, how a female can be healthy so that they can have a happiest life. If female is healthy at the home, she can take care of the whole house itself. You agree with me? Yes, if female is deceased, whole family is deceased. Let us see that. Sure. Thank you. Over to you.
So now, thank you, sir. So now coming to the lifestyle and then the attitude, like sir was telling us that when we are born itself we carry some attitude. That is very true, right? So each one of us have a certain way of, say, right from looking at somebody, talking to somebody, listening. Everything is unique. So each one has their own way of doing it. So now in this, in addition to that, then a mother has to be very, very healthy, and then the father's seed has to be, that is the sperm has to be healthy, and then the mother's uterus, that is the most important thing which we have to maintain as a lady. Because when, see, everybody's health is very important, a man or a woman. So now if man falls sick, yes, it is not good, it is definitely not good, nobody should fall sick, we should be healthy. But now what happens is, he will require somebody else's attention. So where does he go? He goes to mother, wife, sister. So it's again another lady who has to take care of. But if the lady of the house is disturbed, can you imagine how it will be? Everything goes haywire, right? So that means if you are able to take care of your health, definitely you are going to take care of the other person also, like whoever is at home. So now for this what we can do is in our daily lifestyle, what all is to be done, that will be seen first. So now in olden days, like it's our tradition. We are saying that Varmam is our tradition. It is a life science. It is not just a therapeutic system which you are going to learn and then forget. So it is actually our lifestyle or life science, you can say. So in olden days, what people used to do, they had a certain, you can hear?
ఫ్యాన్ పెట్టి ఆన్ చేసుకోండి సర్క్యులేషన్ ఆక్సిజన్ తక్కువ ఉంది సరేనా యాదిన వైటి ఎనీ వన్ క్యాన్ బి స్విచ్డ్ ఆన్ పాసిబిలీ పర్వాలేదు సార్ ఎక్కడంటే సర్క్యులేషన్ ఆక్సిజన్.
So now coming into the ancient culture that we had, so we can just try to visualize how we were, say a couple of hundreds of years before or even thousands of years before, we cannot, but at least say few hundred of years. So you can just see how people used to be. So right from their way of life. Kavala. Okay. So okay. So right from the way, right, we used to have our food, okay, starting with the minimum. First thing is food, the dress we used to wear, the accessories. We must be thinking like why so many in olden days the kings and queens used to wear so many different type of accessories. Even ladies, every lady used to wear a different type of dress. Men used to wear different type of dress. So that was all based on, if you think and then try to see how it is, it was based on the type of work they used to do. Okay. And also another thing is we would not see anything like too tight a dress unless they are going into say battlefield or something. Otherwise generally it would be a loose dress, like sir was telling, below the hip it has to be loose. So above the body they will wear little body hugging, not too much, but it would be a comfortable dress. But now where are we going? So we are trying to ape the Western style, right? And then we are trying to just imitate or say it becomes, actually it is comfortable. People feel that they are comfortable in that dress. But in fact, it is harming the health. Okay, so many changes, like jeans was worn for some other reason. There it used to be cold, and then the way they have to work slog for us and the kind of work was different. But here, do we need a jean? It's not necessary. So it's actually creating a lot of problems. So nowadays, he was saying that also that infertility has become a big question mark. So in very years back, there was nothing called infertility and all that, and that is the fact. It's like land, okay? The uterus is a womb, it is a land. It is always fertile. So have you not heard, even in desert, plants come out, right? So that means there is nothing called barren land. If you just work the proper way, if you take care of that land, it can be made into a fertile land. So in that case, how can now we say that ladies are infertile, or say there are several things. They will have both men, women, everybody complained. They say the sperm count is reduced for men, so you are not able to conceive. So like this, what has happened nowadays is we see IVF centers everywhere, right? So that is one thing. Then another thing is we see kids, okay? We see the puberty is attained very, very early. We see even 8-year-old kids who have attained puberty. They don't even know what it is, right? They don't know how to handle themselves. So now this is something grave. Like you as men also might be thinking, what am I listening? Is it going to be useful to me? Yes, it is going to be. Okay, you have kids at home, or say you have sisters who are there, you have brothers, you have cousins, somebody will be there, right? You can educate them, you can tell them that this is going to help you, your health will be important. So you can say it directly or through somebody, but ultimately the science is conveyed. Okay, so now what happens, and then even the menopause. So menopause, we hear at the age of 30 people get menopause. That's really not the reality, right? It's because of our food, the lifestyle, the way we dress, the way we have our life also. Like the morning, the day starts at what time, the ends at what time. So it is totally reverse. People work whole night, right? And day they sleep through. But that is not the way it is. So everything that we used to do from morning till night has changed. So that has reversed our life also totally. So don't you think that we have to bring back this lifestyle? So the food, what food has to be eaten at what time? So in olden days, people used to give this castor oil, right? How many of you remember that? So every 15 days or say monthly once, they say you have to take castor oil and that is going to help. So what happens? There is no constipation. The bowel movement will be very good. So now we hear about say urinary incontinence. Many of us are suffering from that, right? So men or women, they all have that. Prostate issues, yes, it is there. PCOD, fibroid, all this is there. So that's all because of the way we dress. Okay, we see low waist pants. How many people wear that? Low waist, right? It doesn't sit on your navel anymore. Your dress doesn't sit on the navel. It goes below the navel, right? Yes or no? So that's not a healthy thing. So now each organ is put in certain place and there is a separator. Okay? So now when you are putting a dress very low and then pushing it down, when you are wearing tight dresses, tight jeans and then pushing the uterus down, bladder down, so all that is happening. So that's why you have all distended. It's all coming down. It's not sitting in place. Hernia. So why does it come? Hernia is the colon coming down. Okay? Intestine iro kade idre parvagilla alli bandu ನಾವು ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಲ್ಲ. So generally the rule is that see, it's something like you are trying to separate. So on the navel when you wear the dress, it is in the proper area. But when you wear it below, just below that you have the bladder, you have the uterus, everything, you are wearing it down and tightening it. So aren't you pushing it down? It's just logical also and it is scientific. Hence it is pushing down. So that way we are inviting all the problems. Nobody is doing it. We deviated from the way we used to dress. Right? So that is where it comes. Now people wear high heels. So how good is it? People get back pain, low back pain. So imagine when you are walking like this, your body is standing over here. There is a force, there is a central force which is balancing you. So supposing you have a pain in this leg and when you're walking like this, again the spine is trying to bend, right? When your body is bent this side, your leg also bends the other side. There is a centrifugal force. So now that force is trying to make you stand in one place. Okay? So similarly what happens when your body, there is a malalignment. So now some people we see, they raise their shoulder like this. Supposing you are carrying a bag. So at that time we carry like this and this shoulder is raised. So there will be an imbalance. They'll have a leg pain, they'll have a shoulder pain. So like this, what is happening is anything that we do to our body, either through our dress or through something that we do, say bag we carry or say some heavy weight. Okay, when you are carrying, so all that time you have to see to it that your body is not disturbed. You have to bring it back to posture. So now in this what happens is after the food, so now the next thing we saw is the dresses. So how you have to wear so that it doesn't disturb our health. Then we also have now after this we see that there are some habits which we used to have in the ancient times, like say people used to have bangles, anklets, and then we see that kalungra, the ring, okay, toe rings what we wear. So you have seen this page, right? They call it page. And then so all these accessories also were worn for a purpose. So when we see here, there are different Varmam also activated. So if you look at Varmam locations, like sir said, in the book it is already released. So Varmam locations are there. So it is just that when you wear it, what happens? Say for example, when you are wearing a bangle. So here we have the Manibandha Varmam. Okay, so that gets activated. So generally, do you remember that whenever the 6th, 7th month or 8th month for ladies, when they are pregnant, they do a shower, right? Baby showers. You remember that? So what do they do in that? They'll put lot of bangles, right? And then, so why do they put that? Any idea? Why do they put the bangles? Yes, to activate the Varmam. So what does it do? What does that Varmam do?